God, the traction light was on the whole time. God damn, this shit spins. These 20s ain't shit. Bruh, why they always want to play with the kitty, man? I don't know why they always want to play with the kitty. Anyway, guys, yo, I love this car, bro. The way it performs, the way it drives, the sound, everything about it. Only bad thing about it, all that torque, all that power continuously finds weak points. Now, yes, I'm back at the shop. And the reason why I'm back at the shop is because I'm surprised this didn't take longer to happen, but I finally broke an axle on this car. This is the stock original Hellcat axles on this car. Now, for that reason, I kind of avoided doing drag racing. I avoided doing a lot of stuff because I was shook. I did not want to break axles, diffs, anything like that. So I kind of stayed away from it. But I guess that now gives us a reason to do it. Now it's time to upgrade the axles, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what we plan to do and what we're going to do right now in this video. Come on, let's check it out. All right, so let's go find a big man, talk to him about what we intend to do, what we plan to do. You guys see it where we at. Of course, back at N-Track, you heard. Anyway, all right, so broken stock axles. What are my options? My options are a few. I could do G-force axles. I can do another set of stock axles, or I could do what I plan to do. And what I plan to do in this car is a set of red-eye axles. And the reason why I'm gonna do red-eye axles is because they are thicker, but because they are still factory, I'm not gonna have any issues with vibrations, needing to grease them, anything like that that comes along with aftermarket axles. I am not going to have to worry about at all. So that's what we're about to do. Throw a set of red-eye axles in this car. Now, Steph, what diff do you have? Right now, what's in the car is a 309 diff from automatic. The reason why is because turbos love load, but transmissions don't, right? So the only way I was able to run such a low gear ratio is the fact that I had this big fancy transmission from G-Force. As you guys remember, my car has a dog box in it from G-Force, or a faceplated gear set, whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm running. So my transmission can handle it, and it loves load, and those long gears allow me to do this. Y'all see that against that ZR1? I spun, let out, got back into it, was able to recover, came up next to him, then I finally had to shift. But by that time, I had my forward momentum coming around him. That joint said, "Kaka," and then kept pushing. That's why I love the long gears. That being said, I'm praying and I'm praying and I'm praying that my axle did not break off in the diff. Because if so, I'm effed. All right, let's get the car on the lift. Let's pull these axles, come on. All right, so we didn't get my diff out yet, but here is a 262 diff. This is a diff that comes in Hellcat automatics unless you upgrade to the 309. So this one is a, see it 262, right? And what happens is the axles attach here, they go inside there, they lock here, and they spin the wheels. And that's on both sides. On mine, once we finally get it out the car, mine is gonna be, hopefully what I'm hoping is the axle did not break inside. Because if it broke inside, it is extremely hard to get it out of these grooves. That is gonna be silly hard. But if you've never seen a Hellcat diff, this is a 262. Hellcat diff, boys. Boom. Oh, nice little GT5 honey right here. Little GT5 honey, you see it. Probably, what's that, getting alignment? Alignment on a GT5 honey, baby. A little more look like GT5 food. GT food is what it look like to me. Anyway, I gotta get out of here, guys. So they're gonna finish doing the work on the Hellcat. They're gonna get it on the lift, drop the diff, pull the axles, put it all back together. By the time I get back, they should be done. So check out the finished product. All right, boys, so here we go, man. As you guys can see, we got some new axles now. Because before, that was like the last piece of the puzzle. I have the drive shaft, you know. I got the upgraded drive shaft. Where's the drive shaft? It's over there somewhere. They didn't put the drive shaft back in. Anyway, I have the drive shaft, have the diff brace front and rear from Performance Development. And now we have red eye axles. So that means finally we could start drag racing the car. I just never wanted to drag race because I didn't have the axles for it. So there you go, axles done. That's coming up, man. All right, boys, so let's talk real quick. I'm not taking the car home right now. The reason why I'm not taking the car home is because there's a couple little things that I want to address. One thing is my intake manifold keeps splitting under heavy boost. Way back when it split for the first time, we welded it up.
You see the nickels? And he did it all the way around. In the event that it happens again, it won't happen again in another spot. So it's a nice piece, man. I'm just disappointed that it cracked.
Did it temporarily held for a while, but as I keep turning up more power and more boost, the intake manifold keeps splitting. So we're going to address that. We're gonna pull the intake manifold, send it out to be done. So while the car is down doing that stuff, before we put it all back together, I figured we might as well do that now. In addition to that, what I want to do is I want to clean up a lot of my turbo kit. My turbo kit is really nice, but it was an introductory one. It was the baseline of everything. A lot of turbo kits now is built off of where I started. So mine, that's the reason why my intake manifold keeps splitting, because it was the first one. What do they call that? Prototype. So my kit is prototype. Everything about my car is prototype because, once again, I have to keep reiterating this. I was like one of the first. And as a street car, complete car, the first. So I can definitely say, man, with a lot of prototype stuff, there's stuff I want to clean up. I want to re-go over my kit. I want to make it perfect. So that's what I'm going to be working on over the next couple of weeks with this car. We're going to pull a whole kit off the car. And you're going to see what we're going to do in the next video. I'm going to show you everything that we come out with. And I'm super excited about it. In addition to that, what I want to do is add some things like turbo blankets and just some fine tuning to really just drive all the point home of how far we have come with this build. Now is like just perfection time. With the way that the car looks now, whew, I just can't wait to pull it all together. So gonna leave the car here. They're gonna start breaking it down or whatever. And by the time I get this car back, some fire stuff that's gonna be happening. Plus, we're gonna add some additional systems to the car that I never had before that I think is gonna improve on it a lot. But anyway, it's your boy Stefan here from Mod to Fame. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification so you don't miss no more videos going forward. Listen, guys, I need you guys to really do that, though, for real. And the reason why I really need you to do that is because YouTube has changed a lot since I was uploading last. They really take that like stuff serious. So you like the video, you made it this far, hit the like button for me.